Hello, I'm going to talk about look ahead and look behind assertions. And before I do that, please take a look at this program, VS Release Shortcutter, and it creates shortcuts to your releases, your release builds of your projects. So you can ignore your default project names for stuff that you're just testing out. And also, it has pretty decent logic to interpret like where your directories are. It's not just the default directory, but if you do have problems with it, tell me and I'll try to adapt it. I've only tested it on a couple systems, and basically you can create a shortcut to your shortcut directory in your toolbar here, your taskbar, and have quick access to all of your projects, all of your release projects. It's pretty convenient. So what look ahead and look behind assertions are, they're zero width assertions. So if it's positive or negative, it's not going to account for any characters in your match. So if greetings fails to match or actually matches, it will not actually be included in the match value property. This is a positive look ahead, and these are typically used to the right of the match. With basic use, you're going to use look aheads to the right of the match, and then look behinds to the left. So you're going to look behind the actual match itself. When it's called negative, it means that if a certain criteria is matched with the assertion, then it will negate the entire match, meaning that the entire match will fail. And then with the positive assertions, if the criteria is met, then the match succeeds. Otherwise, it's just going to fail. So let's change this to a negative look behind. Basically, what you need to remember from the characters here is that you want to start all of your assertions with a question mark, and then typically you've got the exclamation mark here to indicate negation. There's only a couple sets of characters. There's like negative look ahead, negative look behind, positive look ahead, positive look behind. That's about it, really. Okay, so in this context here, I have hello world, greeting world, and hi world. And I want to find everything except for greetings world. What I'm doing here with this negative look behind assertion, first we match world, and then it's going to look behind the match and check to see if greetings exists. If greetings exists, then the match has failed because I'm specifying a negative assertion. Now we're going to inverse this and make sure that the match actually exists. So our equivalent to that would be this. This would be our positive look behind assertion. It's a question mark, a less than, and equal sign. And that's going to say that greetings needs to be in front of the word world for this match to succeed. So we're only going to get one match down here. That's going to be the word world. And notice how only the word world is selected and not greetings. It's because it's zero width, and greetings will not be included in the match itself. We can also do something like this and account for a couple different things like greetings and hello. And for some reason I'm not getting the, it's because case sensitivity. There we go. So it matched the top two lines, the ones that start with hello and greetings, with this simple or statement here. Let's take a look at the references here and take a look at the assertions. So the first one is our look ahead assertion, question mark equals, and the second one is negative look ahead, so question mark exclamation. The exclamation usually indicates negation, and then there's look behind assertion, and so you've got the question mark and the less than sign. The less than sign makes it a bit easier to remember the assertion syntax. It just kind of points to the left, and that's where you want to put your assertion. And then there's the negative look behind. Apparently there's two different ways you can do this, two different syntaxes. I used the rightmost one. I never tried using the leftmost. Then there's the once only sub expression. I don't know what that is. And then you have your conditions at the bottom. You use the assertions in conjunction with the condition syntax to do some crazy logic in your regular expressions, and that's beyond the scope of this video. I don't even know how to do that. So let's take a further look at the zero width behavior of this assertion. So I have a single space here to account for the space between the words, and the space is now within the assertion group. And if you take a look at the matchup here, it's not highlighting any spaces because it's only the world here is being matched. But if I were to take this space and put it just along the regular part of the regular expression and search for a match now, you've got the space highlighted in the input here. It's because the space is now included. And now we're going to put spaces in both of the assertion and non-assertion areas of the regular expression and see which one matches first. Okay, so I have 0 or 1 spaces after the end text part of the assertion, and then I have 0 or 1 spaces to the left of world. And either one of these can account for the space between the words in the input text, but only one of them actually will. And I'm going to hit search, and you'll notice that the space and world is highlighted in our case because the match is actually evaluated before the assertion. So this space is found, and after that it cannot find any more spaces in the assertion because it has already been matched in the match area, the normal match area. With regular expressions, your negative look ahead and negative look behind are pretty much indispensable. Like if you're going to write elaborate expressions, you're going to have to use this negative look ahead or negative look behind, and often or not you're going to use the positive look ahead and positive look behind. They're very useful and indispensable, so make sure you get used to using them if you do a lot of string analysis and whatnot. And that's it for this video. See you later.